Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. And in the early part of the season, Steve, teams are usually at their healthiest. How do you maintain that healthy factor throughout the long season?
You know, I love what these organizations are doing, and also players individually. They're getting their rest. They're having the individual trainers on the side. Nutrition has played a huge role right now. And I think for a lot of the younger guys, you can't be afraid to ask the veteran what he's doing. And I think that's what a lot of the veterans right now are taking these young guys under their wing and not only teaching them the skill level on the court, but how to maintain their bodies throughout the season.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. And it's Hood in at the small forward position. Here's Beverly. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Here's Bradley. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Smith. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Gortat with a screen on Smith. Bradley off the screen. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith against Bradley. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Over Beverly. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Now here's Hood. Over Gallinari. Off the left rim and out.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Bradley, again, Los Angeles.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Screen by Smith. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Smith outside. Fires from the line, and he knocks down the jumper. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And for a guy who makes his living from beyond the arc, that mid-range jumper must look like a layup to JR.
Harris outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Good on the second free throw. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, what's that saying, guys? Sharing is caring. Just terrific ball movement here in that first quarter.
What they did, they left their egos in the locker room. It's a very all for one for all mentality.
Cavaliers trailing. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Clippers right now, Williams is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Scott. Then it's Johnson. And it's Thornwell in at the 3 slot. Here's Hill, following the score by Lou Williams. Hill passes to Corver. It's a pick by Love. It's back to Hill. 6 to shoot. Corver gets a wide open look. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Corver's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Hill. Scott is screened. Puts up a 3 and another 3 for the Clippers.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself. Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
The free throw drops for Corver. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
Well, I think so, Kevin. But I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball, just the players that lead the league in scoring. They get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out 1 or 2, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Love inside. Gortat covering. Love, no good.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Harris is checked in for Scott. Alinari comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rodney Hood comes in for Kyle Corver.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. .44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nwaba. Nance down low. Defended by Beverly. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first 2 points. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bradley's checked in for Williams. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. Pass to Hood. Now, here's Clarkson. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Hood for 3. It doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if you can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We return to Los Angeles now with a look at the Staples Center from high above the arena. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And you know he's going to come out aggressive, and you do what you can to slow him down, and thus far it hadn't worked because he's been amazing.
You know, his contribution, sometimes you overlooked him, but the man deserved credit. He provides this team with everything.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Hood in at the 3, the small forward.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
And, you know, with LeBron leaving Cleveland in the offseason, many assumed Love would be traded as well to rebuild. Ended up doing the opposite as he signed a long-term extension with the Cavs to remain in Cleveland. Not many would have guessed that of LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin, it would be Love to be the last Cav standing.
Smith drives in. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Smith. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead. They set the pick. Beverly the pass to Gortat. Kicks to Gallinari. And that one is good. Gallinari's got 5 now.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Gortat. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Sindarius Thornwell's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Coming off that screen ready, Hill makes it count.
Scott is screen. Passes it to Harris. Scott with a screen on Love. Harris kicks to Scott. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Scott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hill dishes to Smith. It's a pick by Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith hits them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Hill pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 4. A high post shot. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Whether shooting a jump shot or heading to the rack, JR can be a tough matchup in transition.
Now here's Williams. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up, all right? Get them to move that rock again.
And Doc Rivers seeing that his team may be getting a little sluggish out there. He senses a lot. He always talks about that. Maybe a little complacent guys with the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, he wants the guys to play with a greater sense of urgency, but also play together. And that's when this group's at their best.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Harris and Gortat are up front, and it's Gallinari in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Clarkson passes to Thompson. Here's Love, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, he's always been a force inside. Love is a master on that low block, and there aren't many teams that have figured out a way to stop him.
Now here's Williams. There's a screen by Gortat. Everly with the ball. Shot, high post. That one misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. Korver kicks to Thompson. Good on the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
There's a screen by Gortat. Beverly against Clarkson. Beverly the pass to Gallinari. Gortat with the screen for Gallinari. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're in front by 6. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Jetty Osman. And so here's Cleveland. Hood kicks to Sexton. They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 6. Love the pass to Thompson. Here's Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Gortat. Johnson comes in for Harris. Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for Gallinari. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Scott a screen. And here's Bradley from 3. It's good from long range.
From out beyond the arc, Bradley getting more confident each year.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hill kicks to Clarkson. And there's the pass to Nwaba. Nance a screen. Pass to Hill. They set the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Kicks it out to Bradley. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Love, and it sure seemed like you wanted to be aggressive in the low post tonight.
Yeah, I had a little talking to before the game. Wanted to get in the post a little bit more, get my feet in the paint, just get more intentional down there and try to get to the lane, get to the foul line, which I did tonight.
And it lets you get your defense set up as well. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.